Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. A very warm greeting for each and every one of you.
Welcome to the ceremony of the Gawad sa Manlilikha ng Bayan or National Living Treasures Award.
I am Jun Martine Salcedo.
And I am Pauleihn Aguinaldo.
We are the hosts for this event. On this special day, everyone is gathered with delighted spirit and pride.
The journey of hard work to preserve our cultural and indigenous arts has finally come to an important stage.
Without further ado, let's begin by giving a round of applause for our first awardee of Gawad sa Manlilikha ng Bayan, Mr. Eduardo Mutu.
In the history of GAMABA Awards, there has been only one Kapampangan recipient to date, Mr. Eduardo Mutu of Apalit, Pampanga, who was conferred this prestigious recognition in 2004. Eduardo Mutu is an artist who has dedicated his life to creating religious and secular art in silver, bronze, and wood. His intricately detailed works are displayed in churches and private collections.
Mr. Eduardo Tubig Mutu, also known as Tatang Eddie, was born October 12, 1949 in Apalit, Pampanga. He got married by the age of 8 years old and fathered 9 children together with his wife. He only finished his elementary education, helping his parents in farming thereafter. Mr. Mutu himself is a very down-to-earth and quiet, not one who brags about his accomplishment. For more than 30 years now, Tatang Eddie has made his mark as the finest metal craftsman in the country.
Mr. Eduardo was recognized for his artistry in pukpo, a traditional Filipino craft. Pukpo comes from the sound that's made by pounding the metal gently using a mallet and an old rubber sleeve. His hand-crafted designs are made using a traditional embossing method that was used in Spanish during colonial times. He dedicated his life to creating religious and non-religious art in silver, bronze, and wood.
And that's it for Mr. Eduardo Mutu. Congratulations, sir! And now, for our second awardee, Mr. Gino Billon.
Mr. Gino Billon was a Filipino poet who was recognized as a National Living Treasure by President Fidel Ramos on December 17, 1993. He was a Hanunuwa Mangyan who was native of Mansalay, Oriental Mindoro and was born on December 3, 1953. Already steeped in the wisdom that the ambahan is the key to understanding of Mangyan soul, Mr. Gino took it upon himself to continually keep scores of ambahan poetry recorded.
Ambahan is a literary product and poetic expression of the southern Mangyans of Mindoro. Like all poetry, the ambahan is an expression of an idea or feeling in a beautiful and harmonious language. The ambahan is primarily a poem of social character. It finds its true existence in society.
Once again, let's give a big hand to Mr. Gino Billon. Moving on to our third awardee, Miss Lang Dulai.
Lang Dulai was born on August 3, 1928. She was a Tiboli princess from the Lake Cebu region in South Cotabato. She first learned weaving at the age of 12 from her mother Luwan Seni. Lang Dulai fell into a coma in early 2015 and died on April 30 of the same year.
Each roll of tinalak could be 5 to 8 meters long and estimated of 3 months creating each roll. It is sold at 700 pesos per meter and 1,200 pesos if Lang Dulai's creation. Tinalak weaved by Lang Dulai is like taking a piece of history of the Tiboli or Tiboli people and an artist from Lang Dulai. That is an inspiration of having an artist from one of the national living treasure of the Philippines.
Miss Lang Dulai knows 100 designs. Each one is special for the stories it tells. Her signature designs includes Buling Langit, or also known as the clouds, the Bangkering, also known as the hair bangs, and the Kabangi, also known as the butterfly. Her textiles are judged excellent because of the precision in the forms and patterns, the chromatic integrity of the dye, and the consistency of the finish.
Congratulations, Miss Lang Dulai! What an honor it is to introduce you to everyone. Finally, our last but not least, gawad sa malilikha ng bayan artist, Mr. Philo Garcia.
Mr. Philo Garcia is a native of the town of San Quintin in Abra. He was born May 28, 1945. Garcia eventually became known for producing tabungaw hats. His hats were reputed to be the most sturdy and smooth in his community. He also dedicated most of his life working as a farmer to send his 5 children to school. He also devoted his time planting upo, his main material in producing the traditional tabungaw. He would also innovate on the creation of tabungaw hats, experimenting with using nito and bamboo fiber as a decor.
The hat called a katokong is waterproof and made from upo, tabungaw in Ilocano, also known as buttergourd or white pumpkin. Each tabungaw takes on average 7 days to transform into hat, which will the last time if taken care of properly. Philo uses only simple hand tools in making tabungaw hats.
Congratulations, Mr. Philo Garcia. Once again, everyone, let us give a round of applause to our awardees today.
Let's give our gratitude to them because they are the reason that our cultural and indigenous arts are still present amidst other countries' influences.
They are acknowledged for bringing honor and pride to our country.
I am Jun Martine Salcedo.
And I am Pauleihn Aguinaldo.
See you again
next
next time.